Hello, my favorite girly pops. In today's video for the low introductory price sale of absolutely nothing, you heard it here last, we're going to be talking about Amber's new mega rage on her community page, where she's trying to prove that she did not get a community guideline strike. In doing so, she has been what I lovingly like to call being baited out. Being baited out is when someone reacts in a way that they would not have ordinarily reacted, and in turn, for us at least, for us girly pops and Kermit pops, basically shows you, quite frankly, that she continuously violates YouTube's terms of service, like I said she has for years. And on top of that, she very well, very clearly shows you that she cares more about what I have to say than her own audience, which should give her audience pause, especially if you really love you some amberlynn reid. You should be offended by that. Okay, Amber, I just want to say you're the most entertaining, riveting YouTuber on all of planet Earth. And whenever you get baited out in these situations, I just really enjoy her content. What a wonderful time to be alive for our girl and for us. What an embarrassing time to be alive, girls. So Amberlynn Reid is just a very entertaining person. And we love our girl. Okay, so we're going to get into it. Also her Q&A, just parts of it, because we're going to have to do part 2, 375, because there's a very large Q&A. Amber, honey, everything you posted on your community page post only proves what I said, and you got baited out. And by the way, I'm just going to cover this right now, okay? Just because that video with the eating the chicken didn't get the strike doesn't mean her other videos didn't. Ambi, come on now, girl. All right. So, have you ever seen the Kermits in my video and wanted to get a Kermit of your own? Well, now you can. Here's my little view products tab. It's an affiliate link. Go and buy yourself a Kermit if you want. You can take your Kermit anywhere. Let's say you want to go to Aldi, right? And you want to take your Kermit there. Go ahead. You want to go to the Dollar Tree or Target or Walmart and take a Kermit there? Go ahead. Affiliate link. Go and buy yourself a Kermit if you want. I'm going to get into it at the very end of this video. There's a Pokemon Go update because this is also a Pokemon Go channel. All right, we're going to get into it. If you could not tell already from this ridiculous intro, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only, because I'm sharing my own opinions, not facts, and publicly accessible information first made public by public figures. Please do not go to these people's channels. Please don't leave them mean-spirited, bad comments. Please don't do that. My videos are for entertainment purposes only, just my opinions. So I recently talked about this video that amberlynn had made a long time ago where she was eating a whole chicken that clearly got removed for violating YouTube's community guidelines. And it was exactly that. It was removed for that reason. Let's show amberlynn reid being baited out by my video and by people talking. And I'm not the only person that said something, but let's just be real. She cares more about posting in her community page, even though she hasn't posted in like what, a month, few months, to respond to me, than coming on her community page and to say to her audience, hey, I'm just taking a little break. I miss you guys. I can't wait to be back, something like that. So basically, you don't want to come on your community page and do a Q&A. You don't want to come on your community page and tell your audience that you're taking a break, but you will come back and speak to your audience on your community page to respond to me. She cares more about what I have to say than her own audience. That's an example of being baited out. She would have never even given you guys the time of day if I didn't say anything. So more important to respond to Kermit Kaboom, which is not my name, basically then talk to her own audience and be like, hey, I'm taking a little break. Thanks for being baited out, Ambi. Okay, let's see the massive rage in the community page. Where should we start? I feel like a girl of 2021 again. Okay, no strike, just not posting right now. And I just want to say this. She could have just ended it with that. She posted many community page posts because she's bothered. She's bothered. She's bothered, okay? Then she wrote, if I was banned, I wouldn't be able to making this post. If I was banned, I wouldn't be able to be making this post. Okay, perfect grammar. I don't know if you know, but Grandma Lynn is my favorite Lynn. Actually, Poet Laureate Lynn is my favorite Lynn. She's just great, you guys. I just love her. She's so entertaining, okay? Then she wrote, anyways, with like an emoji of yawning. Yeah, because you don't care about this so much. You've already made 3 posts within like an hour. It's a wonderful time to be alive, girls. See, that's why I love me some amberlynn. She can play ball with us. She's just so entertaining and amazing. I love me some amberlynn reid. Do you guys love amberlynn reid's channel? It's phenomenal. Ambi, never ever ever change. Okay, very exciting, very entertaining. So then listen to this, okay? And I'm going to explain why she's lying in a minute, but let's just entertain my favorite YouTuber. I just love her. Okay. So I want you to take a look at something. So yesterday in my video, I had said, oh, she could have gotten one strike or she could have gotten two strikes. One strike lasts 7 days, two strikes last 14 days, right? A week where she can't post. If you get two strikes, you can't post for 2 weeks. Okay. She watched my video and look at how she responds to someone inaccurately and then has to cover. Perhaps your ban just ended, which is exactly what happened, but let's just move on. She says, I posted 12 days ago. Bans last 14 days or 90 days. They last 7 days if it is your first offense within 90 days. I've never been banned, so I guess I had the wrong info. You have been banned before numerous times. And you know what? If she wants me to go into this in details, I will. And what happened in this situation is so great. She heard me say in my video that I thought that she was banned possibly for 2 weeks. She could have been banned just for 1 week. I also said that. But she just heard the 2 weeks, so she's giving the wrong information. Where did she get that information? You know where she got that quote unquote wrong info? From my video. It wasn't wrong info. You can be banned for 1 week if you have one video taken down. If you have two videos taken down, well, then you're banned for 2 weeks. By the way, all you internet sleuths out there, go. I'm not going to do this because I don't care enough about this. Look, she's about to expose herself even deeper. Go and check out if that video titled I ate over 5,000 calories is still on her channel. I can't find it on her channel. Ambi, that was the second video that possibly maybe got deleted. Amber, you're nothing but a constant professional, and I would personally like a moment of silence for amberlynn's amazing work on YouTube. The moment is over. It never happened. All right, so this is what some people in other businesses call the money shot. Okay, so I didn't get a strike. Again, wouldn't be able to post this if I did. And yes, this video was deleted by YouTube 3 days ago. This is the second video YouTube has deleted on my channel in 11 years. By the way, if you're curious as what the other video she's referring to, Amber, you're just so entertaining. For those of you that don't know, she's lying. She's had lots of videos deleted by YouTube. Rinse, lather, here we are. Basically what's going on is like a while ago, like years and years ago, she used to do a lot of clickbait. She used to have 100,000 watchers each video. Now she has like 40 or 50,000. You're welcome. And what happened is she clickbaited. She said like she was spilling tea. They immediately reported her, took the video down, rinse, lather, race, ipso, whatever. Okay, point is this. This is the second video YouTube has deleted on my channel in 11 years. Not appealing it because I understand YouTube's reasoning. It's fair. Yeah, this guys, I'm telling you, I love me some amberlynn reid. She's about to show you that she breaks the terms of service, which I have said for like 2 years and she always fought me on it. It's a wonderful time to be alive. But again, not banned, no strikes, just taking a break from YouTube as I usually do. I'll see you guys soon. It's so outrageous to make a statement like just taking a break from YouTube as I usually do. I just want to stop right here and say that this is self-employment. And if she doesn't come back for another 2 months, I'm fine. If she never comes back, I'm fine. I understand that she's not obligated to work in self-employment all the time. And I want to be clear, everyone needs a break. I definitely need a break. And, like when there was no drama, I took a break. And, people need time off. Please don't get me wrong. And I know some people are going to come and say, oh my God, I don't care that she doesn't tell us. I don't care that YouTubers don't tell us when they're taking a break. That's fine. I just disagree with you. You're entitled to your opinion. At the end of the day, her audience heats her apartments. Her audience pays for her, Twinkies vet visit, emergency vet visit, because you don't take care of your dog. And basically, I think it is in poor taste not to let your audience know on the community page that you're like, you're okay, especially she's a vulnerable individual. People worry about her. And to just say, hey, I'll be back, you guys, as I usually do. Yeah, you don't put any pride in your work and you don't take your work seriously whatsoever. It's just a hassle for you, as I usually do. The entitlement here makes me Kermit. Okay, let's read the proof that Kermit Kaboom, not my name. I have been proved right for the billionth time. I told you for 2 years that she posts content that's against the terms of service. When people would tell her that on Instagram, I remember her Instagram stories where she would say, oh, I don't promote my ED. You sure do, girl. Hi, amberlynn reid. We wanted to let you know that you need to buy Kermit. No, that was just me. We wanted to let you know our team reviewed your content and we think it violates our self policy. We know you may not have realized this was a violation of our policy, so we're not applying a strike to your channel. However, we have removed the following content from YouTube: video, mukbang, whole rotisserie chicken. Like I said, go search for her video, Teddy 5,000 calories. It's not there. I think that was possibly the other video removed. Somebody commented that. So thank you to whoever commented that, because she has so much offending content, it's impossible for me to go through everything. Okay, now thank you, amberlynn, for this. I'm going to respond to everything she just said. I just want to start with this. Okay, so one of the things that I didn't say yesterday because I didn't think it was necessary is that I want you to understand, first of all, this is not a warning. It's not a warning. Okay, this is something else. So sometimes, like, okay, years ago, I knew somebody who had a thumbnail removed from their video. This was a really long time ago. And YouTube did not warn them. It wasn't a warning. I remember they told me about it, and it was not a strike. It was just sometimes YouTube goes in and removes content that they feel is against the community guidelines, but they don't punish you for it yet. And it's not even a warning. This is not a warning. Here's how it works. First, you get a warning and you have to take a little like quiz or whatever, and then you're back on, right? This is how it works now. In the past, it didn't used to be this way. You just got a strike and then you could appeal it. First, you get a warning. You have to, tell them that you understand. And then you can also like learn from it, which she won't. And then, like, the next time is your first strike. 3 strikes, you're out. And then also, you can appeal your strike. Okay. This is not a warning. It's not a warning. It's just where they removed her video because it violated community guideline strikes, okay? It's not even a warning. This is really important. amberlynn, you have not proved that you didn't get a strike. I think this is what happened. I think she's gotten other warnings before. And I think that she did get a strike for probably another video like that 5,000 thing I talked about. And the strike expired. And then on top of that, they went ahead, and this is really important, pay attention. And then they went ahead and they removed this content without issuing a warning, just removed the content like they did to my friend years ago. A friend of mine used somebody else's like thumbnail, meaning like the thumbnail was what the YouTuber used for their own thumbnail. And then it was just their thumbnail. They used it. They removed that thumbnail and they didn't issue a warning and they didn't issue a strike, because sometimes YouTube does that. I never talked about this before, but now we can. It's not a big deal. Sometimes YouTube will remove your content without a strike or a warning. This is an example of that. But she's already had her warnings. She's had plenty of content removed. And as far as this strike that she says she didn't get, amberlynn, this is not the flex that you think it is. You did not prove that you didn't get a strike. You proved, listen, that you didn't get a strike for the chicken video, but you didn't prove that you didn't get a strike, which already expired. If she got, listen to what I'm going to say. If she got one strike in the beginning of October for that other 5,000 video and they removed it after many warnings, they've warned her before, and they removed it and now it expired, and that's how she's posting on her community page post. You understand? She's not going to tell you that. What I find amazing is that she cannot prove that she didn't get a strike. She can only prove that she didn't get a strike for the chicken video. Also, so I just want to make this very clear, okay? She already got a strike. It expired. That's how she's writing on the community page. She doesn't want to upload because she's mad. Listen. She's mad. All of her rages on Instagram culminating in she's angry that her audience clearly reported her. It was obviously, Okay, now let's talk about how she was baited out into proving that, as I've been telling you for years, I was proven right, that she violates terms of service, continuously breaks the terms of service. You are not allowed to show certain things on camera. And this is friendly advice because despite amberlynn not caring for my content, I don't want her channel to be deleted and I still wish her all the best. amberlynn, my advice to you is to delete all of the offending content permanently before you get your channel permanently deleted. Just on a friendly situation type Kermit, okay? If you continue to leave your old videos on YouTube that offend the terms of service now and go against the terms of service now, you're going to get into more and more trouble. Somebody had asked me recently in the comments section, why does YouTube care about a 5, 6, 9-year-old video? I don't know. They don't want you to break the terms of service. As far as what she's doing in her older videos, they don't want people to copy the behavior that she is displaying there. She has a diagnosed, you know what, and YouTube just is not interested in people copying her behavior. Okay. At the end of the day, just from like just a friendly perspective, I don't want anyone to lose their channel. And my advice is to delete permanently all your offending content. She wants to be right. I said for years she's violating the YouTube's terms of service. She said she wasn't. But now you're saying YouTube is fair to say that you are. Why couldn't you just admit that you were violating the community guidelines, the terms of service all these years when I said it? People would tell her what I said. She would watch it on my own channel and then would say, no, I'm not violating. Well, now you're saying YouTube is fair to say that you are. So thanks for being baited out to prove to us once and for all that the content that you used to post is against the TOS. By the way, she often talks about certain other things that I can't say here that is also against the TOS. And you need to delete that content too. Or point, I mean, I can't even believe this. In her quest to prove me wrong, which you didn't, to try to stick it to me, which you didn't, you actually told your audience what to report you for if they don't like you. And I want to be clear, please don't report her. I don't think you should. I'm not telling you to. It's just wild to me. I would have never shown people uh like that information, like to make yourself vulnerable like that on YouTube. Like it's already better to admit you got a strike than that, because that opens you up to a lot of kermits that are, kermitting. Amberlynn, what a tangled web we weave when first we don't buy an evil kermit. My point here is this. You trying to prove me wrong is not even helping you. Ambi, Ambi, if only you listened to me years ago. Going forward, all she has proven to you is that she violates TOS. YouTube deleted the video. My personal opinion, I'm 100 on this, is that she has gotten strikes before, and she did get a strike recently that expired for another video, because that screenshot from Social Blade that I showed you yesterday clearly showed that it was hundreds of thousands of views. Amberlynn, you've also proven to us, in conclusion, that you care more to come on and try to prove me wrong. You failed. It's all right. Get a Kermit. Than to go to your community page and speak to your audience, which is sad. I feel sad for your audience that enjoys your content, because it's really terrible that you care more about proving me like wrong, which again, you didn't, than talking to your audience, saying, hi, I missed you guys. Okay, I just want to read off some of her new Q&As. There's going to be a different video. She's doing so many Q&As on her Instagram. Just some ones that I thought was just riveting, interesting. These are yes or no questions, because that's what she asked for on Instagram. Adulting. Do you believe in once a cheater, always a cheater? No. For the most part, I do, just in case you were wondering. Not everyone, not 100% of the time. Some people just do one in Kermit, but I believe, definitely. Yeah, I do. The thing is this, I've said this before, my opinion, my stance on cheating, no one will say this publicly. Cheating is mainly about becoming happy. And the reason why most cheaters continue to cheat is they just want to be happy. They may be happy with their current partner, but it's not in the same way as they would be if they just cheated with somebody that makes them happy. It's that simple. It's that easy. I know people think it's about other stuff, and it can be in different situations. Amberlynn has cheated on Casey with Crystal, on Crystal with Destiny. She said she talked to Wifey while she was with Beck, and she's already cheated on Tommy with Valentine, and Valentine confirmed it. Amber, please, please, girl. Proof is in your own videos. Are you still doing the Q&A video with Tommy? No, why not? You know why she wanted yes or no questions? Adulting. And also because she doesn't want to explain herself. Amber, how about you stop doing the Q&As if you don't like them? Here's the bottom line. You're not doing the Q&A with Tommy because you're upset at your audience that they reported you enough, quite frankly, to get you into trouble. And I'm still of the opinion that she made too much money for the year. The more you make, the more you have to pay in taxes. And I think that the questions that she was receiving for her Q&A video with Tommy, she didn't like. People know exactly who Tommy is because you're the one that decided to put Tommy on YouTube. And by the way, it's so ridiculous to continuously call her Tommy. That's not her name. Like, for example, have any fans approached you and Tommy yet? Not Tommy, but approached me in front of Tommy. Yes, multiple times, even in front of Alexis, LOL. I don't care. Person's name is not Tommy. You've already had 2 girlfriends that didn't want their names out there. They love you. Would you ever be down to meet Nikocado in real life? Yes. I find that really disingenuous. She has trashed Nikocado so much. She trashed Nick so much, but you want to meet him? Ambi's wonderful personality. I love me some Amberlynn. YouTube schedule is flexible. You should work when it suits you. That's one of the perks. Honestly, do you really believe that? Whoever said that? This is, by the way, this Q&A is obviously before she did the yes or no thing. Definitely, I'm very grateful for that. Always will be. Do you really believe that? I'm just going to leave it off on this video with that before we move on to the Pokemon Go video. Do you guys, I want to hear from what my audience has to say. It's totally fine if you disagree with me. Do you really believe that you can upload whenever you want? And like, here's the bottom line. So factually, that is true. It's self-employment. You can. But if your audience gets the feeling, here's the thing. It's not so much about uploading, not uploading. Your audience gets the feeling that you don't care about them, that you don't like, for example, sometimes I don't post one day and somebody says they miss me. And I am forever indebted to you guys and so grateful that you would miss my, my videos after not coming for one day. If I'm taking a week off because simply for example, like I even come on here when I'm sick. But if there's really, like there's no drama, like I'm not gonna make it up. So like I'll always post on my community page because that's the relationship I have with my audience. amberlynn, I know you want a good relationship with your audience. How about you put something in it? Put some effort into it. The bottom line is it's not so much about uploading versus not uploading. It's about gratitude that she doesn't have for her audience. You may be self-employed, but your audience feels it. It's palpable. You don't care about them, you don't like them, and you don't like YouTube. Well, you can upload or not upload. It's the relationship that you don't have with your audience because of how you treat them. Rinse, lather, delulu. Ambi, I wish you all the best. Amber, I really don't want your channel to get taken down. I highly advise you on a friendly basis to please delete some of your older videos. They're against the TOS, but she won't. She didn't listen to me when I said, hey, your videos go against the TOS. You're going to get into trouble. She's not going to listen to me now. And I'm literally giving her advice for free that, like, if I was her friend in real life, I'd give her this advice. But okay, do whatever you want, Ambi. I wish you all the best. Let's move on to a Pokemon Go update. So this is Mega Mawile raids and still some Zamazenta raids. Now, if you listened to or consumed or interacted in any type of way with my last Pokemon Go update, I said that I do not want to do Mega Mawile raids. So you're probably thinking, well, why did you do them? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, too many Kermits. Okay, I will explain to you why I did them. And in explaining, I would like to go on a new Pokemon Go rant about the game. And, if you've never played the game, then you could just hear something new, my opinions on it. Of course, just opinions, not facts. So you're probably thinking, like, why did you do raids you said you didn't want to do? Because let's talk about Pokemon Go showcases. Now, what happens is a lot of the days when there's like a mega raid day where you can raid an illustrious 20 times a day instead of the 5 remote raids, right? What happens is there are showcases, and the person with the biggest XXL Pokemon wins. Okay, so that is the reason that I had to do these raids because I was trying to get an XXL. And there's like certain rewards that you get if you win a showcase, and it culminates in getting this like special like Pikachu. Okay, so you get like a pose in the game as well, but the like I think if you get like 100 wins, you get like a special Pikachu. All right, so let's talk about showcases. Even though I am showing you obviously rates, I would like to seriously go on a real rant about showcases. Okay, so a showcase is when one Pokemon is, as you guessed it, showcased in the showcase. This is a vocabulary channel. I told you that before. So the issue is Pokemon Go released XXS, extra extra small Pokemon, and XXL, extra extra large Pokemon, and also, extra small Pokemon and extra large Pokemon as well, right? Well, so people are going around collecting these Pokemons, right? And what happens is that there's no showcases for XXS, extra, extra small, but showcases for XXL, which I just don't understand. I'm hopeful that maybe in the future we can have showcases with just extra, extra small Pokemons. Because, and this, listen, you're going to have to like just go with me on this one, all right? This all ties in with how Pokemon Go, in my opinion, is making money. Okay. So, and I just want to say before we go into it, I always say this, I understand they're a business. They need to make money. I don't judge them for it. But I am speaking solely from the gamer's perspective, the person that is spending the money on it. And these are my thoughts on it. Okay. So, the reason why showcases make money is because Sometimes people have to raid for the Pokemon, and a lot of the times, to be fair, they don't. You just have to go out in the wild and find these Pokemon. But the reason that they make the game money is this, in my personal opinion. Okay, so you want to keep any XXL, like extra extra large Pokemon that you get, right? Which is why I did these raids. I did the raids to get an extra extra large Pokemon to try to win the showcase, which didn't even happen. Surprise, surprise. All right. So what happens is you want to keep any XXL and possibly any XXS, extra small and extra large Pokemons, because you never know who's going to be in the next showcase, right? They don't announce it ahead of time. And sometimes there's like surprise showcases. Sometimes they've even had community days where the featured community day Pokemon is not in the showcases, okay? Now, so you want to keep any extra large or any extra small Pokemon you get, because you never know who's going to be in the showcases, right? You want to be prepared, right? Well, by you keeping them, you are taking up storage in your Pokemon Pokédex. Why does this matter? Storage is expensive. It costs money. So, because of the release of XXL and XXS Pokemons, people want to keep these Pokemons because, like I just said, you never know when you're going to need it for the showcase to win the showcase, because there are rewards, and you get different rewards in the game, like lures and lure modules and incense and all the stuff you want, whatever. The point is, because of this, you have to keep buying storage. I'm already at my max storage, and they like increase storage like maybe once or twice a year. But then you understand what I'm saying? But people that are not at their max storage have to keep buying storage because they want to keep any extra extra large or extra extra small Pokemons they get in order to keep them, because you never know what's going to happen. And like, will you need it for a showcase? So that's my first rant of the day about showcases. My second rant of the day is I kind of feel it's not as, I don't even want to use the word fair, but I feel like it could be better. First of all, I think that there should be different types of showcases. Like, you have to have, like, think about it. You could be like number 2 or you could be number 3. You could have the biggest Pokemon or the smallest Pokemon. They're not even doing, like I said, they're not even doing extra small showcases yet, but you still lose. And people still get like prizes for losing, okay? But I feel like there should be different types of, like showcases, like maybe a showcase to put in like your oldest Pokemon to date, and maybe people who have Pokemons from 2016 or 18. When you know what I mean, it's just based on size, okay? And they're not even including the XXS Pokemons in it. I don't know. I just think it's a way to make money because. Also, a lot of these Pokemons, and again, I get it that they're a business. A lot of these Pokemons, what's happening for their showcases is you really will have to raid for them. I can tell you that I've won plenty of showcases where most people did not have even the bigger ones, or they didn't even come close because I was a raider and other people didn't. So this brings me to my new point. People that don't raid, aka spend money on remote raid passes and regular raid passes, because you get one free raid pass a day usually, and there's other ways of getting raid passes, but mainly most people get one free raid pass a day. So people that are not big raiders a lot of the time, and they're not spending the money on the game, because you can be a free to play player. Well, those people are actually not going to win a lot of these showcases. And not all showcases are based on raids. I want to be clear, but a lot of them are. So this is just the way that I feel is just like the game is making money. I get it that they're a business, but I feel like showcases are very frustrating. Have you ever entered any showcases? Have you felt frustrated? Also, there's something called like, okay, let's talk about it. Something called like sweeping the showcase. You go in at the last minute, like, okay, it's usually like ending at 8 p.m. your local time. So people can go in at like 7:50, 7:55, like, 5 minutes to spare, and put in their biggest one. And I'm telling you right now, if you're not paying attention at the last 5 minutes, and a lot of the times people are not because they're busy or something is happening at that time for them, that's how you lose a showcase. It's just showcases are competitive, super, super, super competitive and frustrating. And if you do live in a rural area, in an area where there's not a lot of competition, you can win a lot of showcases fast. And also, I believe there's a medal for it. So if you're working on your medals for the game, that's a great way to actually, get, depending on how hard or easy it is for you to win a showcase, you know, a medal. So that's my rant for the day. What can I tell you? I understand it's a business. I understand they're making money. Again, I can only speak from my perspective as a person that's spending the money. I understand that they need to make money, but I just wish as a player of the game that they would focus on the people that are spending the money on the game, like the players, and give more benefits in many situations. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? People usually want to feel like they're getting something for their money. Thoughts, comments, dislikes, leave it in the comments down below. What did you think of this video? What did you think about my Pokemon Go update? Bit of a snooze fest. Maybe you're asleep. Whatever. At least you made it, or maybe you didn't. Anyways, let me know what you think about this video in the comments down below. I'm going to link somewhere here another video that you could watch. If you enjoyed that video, after you watch it, go and leave it a dislike. Do the opposite thing that you want to do, or leave it a like. Be a friend. Thank you so very much for watching today. I definitely appreciate you being here, and I will see you very soon on the next one. Bye.